Today, from Lumen Field in Seattle, it's the NFC Divisional Round Playoffs on EA Sports. It's the Seattle.
Who will punch the fourth and final ticket to the conference championship round? We'll know soon enough as we are underway here on a January afternoon. No run back here on the opening kickoff as we'll start at the 25. So here comes the Packers offense now onto the field. The draft out of Utah State, this is Jordan Love.
And if he and his guys want to spring the upset here in the second round and move on, they've got to focus on the good that they did in the wild card victory. At the top of that list,
there. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Seahawks have picked it up.
As you and I both know, one reason teams script plays to start a game is so they can practice them ahead of time. I will guarantee you that fumble was not in the script.
You don't think they had fumble written next to play one there?
No, that was never in the script because they want to have good
Carroll. And they
beneficiaries of a first-round bye earned by a tremendous regular season. He'd been a little bit nicked up, so he could use the rest, and I'm sure his teammates felt the exact same way. But now it'll be interesting to watch their first few drives in this one, because sometimes getting the rest is in the postseason.
They'll look to throw now on first down. This is Fant on the short completion. This will be stopped about 2 yards and 2. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. Kamara up the middle. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum. Tackle by Bradley Chubb, the number 5 pick in the 2018 draft. Now the first carry for Bush. And only able to get 2 here, stopped at the 30.
They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped it. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
And this is going to result in another first down as the Here's the give to McIntosh. And he was able to shed 1 tackle, but could not get away from there. They stay on the ground. This time it's Kamara. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about...
Fence in a little bit. They can probably come back with a play action, maybe go over the top. But right now, on this drive, their playbook is open. Watch the pass here. Very rarely...
And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Taking it in from 2 yards. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. Touchdown run. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. And for them again in the divisional round, but they're hanging tough.
Hey, cue a little music, right? Well, they're on the road again. I mean, this has been kind of the mantra they're under right now, and they can't change it. The season dictated what would happen with them, right? They're on the road again, and sometimes teams get really comfortable with that. Not only the idea of going on the road and shocking the world, but just, hey, it's just us. We don't have to...
And the ball comes out. Love lost it. Points 1, 2, and 3. Quarterback and knocked the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
Swinging this out for Pollard. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 12-yard line. On is Presley Harvin now as he'll send this one away. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. Taken in at the 22. And fights through one man. 62 yards on the punt that time. Wow. And it'll be football as well as they start out 1st and 10. Eluding the pressure right. Avoids him at the 40. He juked him. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
No surprise to see him running again here. He's getting to himself. If I'm already at 500, what's to stop me from going for 1,000?
That's a statement.
Effective gain, nonetheless.
They run up the middle with Bush. And powering through at the 35. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shot. They'll go again with Bush. Good footwork at the 30. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. They'll look to throw here. And he's got Smith and Jigba. And down inside the 15, shy of the... They'll look to throw. Over the middle, that's caught by Ridley. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that
Coverage could react.
He's got it. So just 3 yards on the completion there. They'll try and run for the first with Bush. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. They'll be marked in. And his kick is indeed good. And that will extend their lead even further.
And don't get in. You're still setting them up to go a long field, 98, 99-yard drive. How do you look at your defense and not give them that opportunity?
And this will be a touchback as that's 1st and 10. Here's Love. He has it complete to Christian Watson. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here.
But hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed. Because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Well, the pressure gets to Love, and he'll go down. Multiple defenders. And they'll bring 4 receivers into the fold here. It's 3rd and long. Throwing. Love. And the pressure gets to him again. That sack courtesy of the effort of Hassan Reddick. And he continues, Charles, to be under constant pressure. These sacks, they're starting to pile up.
And if they want to have a realistic chance in this one, they've got to change their blocking assignments.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Let's take it inside his own 40. $51 yards on the punt there. And that will be points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
A very good offense on 3rd down tonight. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This time they face a 3rd down as the tackle made here at the 36. 2nd quarter at Smith and Jigba in motion right. And they're going to give it to him on the jet sweep. And he's dropped right at the 40.
Diagnosing the jet sweep and putting it down.
Bush trying the middle. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up.
Offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
And brought down, but not before he was able to break the tackle and the extra on the play, and they do pick up the conversion on 3rd down. Steps away to his left. Shifts past him at the 45. Football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. This is Chase Claypool on the receiving end. The Packers' 31-yard line. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this one all. Now this one from 48 yards away. And his kick, their lead even further. Expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that. And we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
The Packer offense quickly fading here in the second quarter. Not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
But also, not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously, one that should have been caught. They got to find a way.
Seconds to go in half number one. They'll go with Pollard here on first down. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. Now a second down throw for Love here. Puts it on the carpet. It's out. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. And they will. And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So able to, and then turning that into 3 points.
Yeah, and more than happy to accept any mistakes the other side is willing to make. No problem. You turn it over, we'll take that, and we'll use it.
Blue, 32. 31's the right. Let's make these babies cry. Ready?
And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do.
Ready.
So we've come upon halftime here in this NFC divisional round matchup. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports halftime report. Here's Jonathan Coe.
What's going on around the
NFL? Will have to wait for postgame because we are a trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Next step in these playoffs.
And I think a key for them is to put together some good, long, extended drives. Work the run in a little more with that big offensive line. I'm not saying get away from throwing the football.
10 now from the 30. On the jet sweep, they get this to Cooks. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be seconds.
The jet sweep. If they don't slow him up, he might take it to the house, so they'll take that play every time on the defensive side of the ball.
And he's got some. There he goes, right side.
In your face.
And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. A great touchdown of the night. And the Seahawks continue to shoot. Extra point right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to 23. There in the end to top it off. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will be possession of half number 2. And their halftime hole now even deeper. They need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down. No time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder.
43.
Switching things up, they'll throw it now with Jordan Love. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. It'll go in the books as a
52 blaster.
to pass. Here's Jordan Love. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the
60 red.
play action this time with Love. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Down. And the Packers are able to cut into that deficit. Love throwing for it. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker.
Even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right out underway. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quay Walker. And his guys are...
Black, 95.
Following the interception, Love. Throw is caught by Schoonmaker. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up.
Exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
And this is going to result in losing 8-yard line. It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. Now Love. That's fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And a big turnover there. They'll start on the ground with Bush. And he'll work free from one tackle, but that from deep in their own territory. They look to throw. Throwing, completing, quick to Calvin Ridley. 2 catches. On the run, it's Bush. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on.
I like all the points you just made there. And if you throw the football and it's incomplete, now you've stopped the clock and you've held the clock.
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Nothing open. 1 quarter remains for a in Seattle, Washington. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. It's the Seahawks with the possession. They also have the lead here as we get set for the 4th and final quarter. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket. Again here, it's 2nd and 15. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Eric Stokes, and they will set up yard line. First down, Love to pass. And his throw here's incomplete. Watson that time, but it'll be 2nd down.
Single, slot. Hey, you're on the 9 over there. You're on the 9.
Love looking to throw it. That's complete. He finds Jaden Reed. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. First down as well. To throw now. Here's Love. He finds his man, Pollard. And in. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Running right, it's Pollard. Oh, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And they bring this one back. It's a fumble recovery and a Seattle touchdown. So a great play there by the defense. If these guys are going to advance, and it looks like they will, this defense a big reason why. And they love carrying the mantle for this team, don't they? You see the way that they move around. And that return for a touchdown certainly helps that cause. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is now 24. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground. And so here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Their hopes of advancing past this divisional round hanging by a thread, if that, as they begin here with a 1st and 10 on the wrong side of the scoreboard. Love's throw brought in by Watson. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark yards.
43. 31's the mic. Come, baby.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He gets that one complete to Wicks. Tackle him inbounds. Okay.
All right, cliche alert. It's time for someone to make a play because they've got to have something bigger downfield. They can't just take what they give them. They've got to force it and make something big happen for them.
The picture of this game overall, it's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side.
There he goes, left side. Down the left sideline. Touchdown, Packers. 7 yards. And the Packers get a bit closer. Love going to throw for it. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no guess hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to.
You've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But
1 yard gain. Here's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. Now back to throw. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Cap moving closer to a date now in the NFC Championship game as they're able to extend this fourth quarter away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end. They knew this would be tough on the road divisional round, and that has certainly been the case with the deficit they face in this fourth quarter. That's dumped off to Pollard. And he'll get this up past the 20. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Love. Pollard here once again, back-to-back catches. That one a first down pickup of 8. Whistles now in a timeout defensively. So 1:36 now, 1st and 10. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And that's to the left sideline and incomplete. Love now on 2nd down. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. And the throw by Love taken in by Watson. And he'll go out. Again, it's Love. Throw out wide is incomplete.
it's done. You just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
He's going to air one out. And that will be in down. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. They starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. And getting 9. A give. This is Bush. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 116 yards from 1st down. That one looks like he'll throw here. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. That is incomplete.
Play that's been in vogue the last few years in all aspects of football, but they couldn't get the hook up there.
A quick throw knocked away. It seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things.
Ordinary try here. And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it, and that will extend their lead even further.
You never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back to go as they take the field. Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is end the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, and with how lopsided this game has been, even one score, a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple.
About converting this 3rd and 8.
What's tight? Tight is right. What's tight? Tight is right. Hey.
Back to throw. Love. To the sideline, and defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety.
Oh, a contested ball here, and it's going to be caught. Hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Going back to Love. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself.
31's the mic.
2nd down. Love. Oh, he put it on the carpet, a fumble. And the Seahawks have picked it up.
Simply has not been their night.
No, I think that fumble's kind of indicative of how this whole evening's gone, isn't it?
Without a doubt. I mean, they've tried, but nothing has ever really taken throughout the game. That's why they're down so big.
The Seahawks, they are moving on as we say so long, everybody.